Ever feel like life is just slipping through your fingers, one endless, monotonous day after another? Do you find yourself wishing you had more time, more energy, more life? Well, what if I told you the answer wasn't some complicated productivity hack, but a simple shift in perspective? Hello, book lovers, and welcome back to Ace Book Talk. Today, we're diving into a surprisingly relevant and refreshingly straightforward guide to making the most of your time, Arnold Bennett's How to Live on 24 Hours a Day. Arnold Bennett, born in 1867 and passing in 1931, was a prominent English novelist, playwright, and essayist. He was known for his realistic depictions of life, particularly in the Potteries region of Staffordshire, England. He chronicled ordinary people in industrial environments, exploring their struggles and aspirations. Bennett was just about fiction. He had a keen eye for the practicalities of modern life. He aimed to provide its simple, down-to-earth wisdom that could make a tangible difference to the everyday person. This particular book reflects that perfectly. Now, at first glance, a book about time management from the early 20th century might seem a bit outdated. After all, we have smartphones, digital calendars, and countless apps designed to optimize every minute of our day. But Bennett's message is timeless because it focuses on something far more fundamental than just ticking off tasks. It emphasizes the importance of consciously experiencing and appreciating the precious gift of time itself. The core argument of How to Live on 24 Hours a Day is that most of us squander our free time, those precious hours outside of work, without truly engaging with life. We drift along, passively consuming entertainment or simply letting our minds wander aimlessly. Bennett argues that we need to consciously decide how we want to spend our time and then actively pursue activities that enrich our lives. He believes that by doing so, we can transform our experience of life and discover hidden reserves of energy and enthusiasm. Bennett encourages readers to carve out a dedicated hour and a half each evening for self-improvement and personal growth. He suggests reading challenging books, learning a new skill, or simply engaging in thoughtful reflection. The key is to choose activities that stimulate the mind and expand one's horizons. He stresses the importance of mental discipline and the need to resist the temptation to succumb to distractions. He is not advocating for becoming a workaholic, quite the opposite. Bennett understood that downtime is crucial, but he distinguishes between passive relaxation and active recreation. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through social media, he suggests taking a walk in nature, engaging in a hobby, or spending quality time with loved ones. These activities, he argues, are far more restorative and fulfilling than simply zoning out in front of a screen. Bennett also delves into the psychological aspects of time management. He emphasizes the importance of cultivating a positive mindset and avoiding negative thought patterns. He believes that our perception of time is heavily influenced by our emotional state. When we are engaged in activities we enjoy and feel a sense of purpose, time seems to expand. Conversely, when we are bored or stressed, time seems to drag on endlessly. By consciously cultivating a positive attitude and focusing on the present moment, we can make the most of every day. One of the most powerful concepts in the book is the idea of living each day as if it were a separate lifetime. Bennett suggests that instead of viewing life as a continuous stream of events, we should break it down into discrete units of 24 hours. This allows us to approach each day with a fresh perspective and a renewed sense of purpose. By focusing on making the most of each individual day, we can create a life that is rich, meaningful, and fulfilling. He encourages us to see each day as a new opportunity for growth, learning, and self-discovery. Bennett's advice is strikingly relevant to our modern lives, even a century after it was first written. In today's fast-paced world, where we are constantly bombarded with information and distractions, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Bennett's book serves as a powerful reminder to slow down, be mindful of how we spend our time, and actively create a life that is aligned with our values and aspirations. So, what can we take away from how to live on 24 hours a day? Well, first and foremost, it's a call to action. It's a reminder that we are the masters of our own time and that we have the power to shape our lives according to our own desires. By consciously deciding how we want to spend our time and actively pursuing activities that enrich our lives, we can transform our experience of life and discover hidden reserves of energy and enthusiasm. It also underscores the importance of self-discipline and mental fortitude. Bennett emphasizes that making the most of our time requires a conscious effort and a willingness to resist the temptations of laziness and distraction. By cultivating a positive mindset and focusing on the present moment, we can overcome obstacles and achieve our goals. And finally, it urges us to appreciate the simple things in life. Bennett reminds us that true happiness is not found in material possessions or external achievements, but in the quality of our experiences and the connections we have with others. By taking the time to savor the beauty of nature, engage in meaningful conversations, and pursue our passions, we can create a life that is rich, meaningful, and fulfilling. How to live on 24 hours a day is more than just a time management guide. It's a philosophy for living a more intentional, meaningful, and fulfilling life. It's a reminder that every day is a precious gift, and it's up to us to make the most of it. That's all for today's exploration. What steps will you take to reclaim your 24 hours? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe for more book recommendations. Happy reading!